How is everybody doing today? This is Shane, the Rise and Grind Picker, and today I'm going to give you a video on how to list, how to ship, and how to basically do everything to send your first shipment in. Alright everyone, I'm showing you this from my Amazon central homepage. Once you log into the homepage, this is what it looks like, and this is what you want to do. To list a new item, you want to go to inventory, and I just click on the inventory like this, and then you want to go ahead and you want to go over here and you're going to add a product. So then it takes you to this, which is the next step. So after I get to this page, I'm going to just click on this, and this is the book that I am going to list. It is Homeschooling by Shirley English, Grammar and Composition. I have a hand scanner. It is a USB scanner for my computer, and I literally will just scan this just like so. And then the screen, it'll pop up. Just make sure that this book is the correct book that you are indeed listing. Now I'm going to put sell yours. So now this page pops up, and it is probably a little confusing to some people, and I'm going to show you on how I listed the item. I can usually list these pretty fast. I would have actually had it listed by now, but I'm doing this kind of tutorial video, so it's taking me a little bit longer. So I'm going to show you the next step and how I research my item and how I do that. Alright, so as you can see, we've already researched our item, so I like to go to advanced view, and this is just listing the item. Under my price, there was one for $25 in acceptable. I don't know what I'm going to rank this at. It might be good, but I'm just going to go ahead and go with probably the $25 because it looks like it's a little higher rank. It sells okay, but not great. Condition. Let's condition this book. So it has some creasing right here. A little bit of creasing down here. Let's see if it has any underlining or anything like that in the book, or any kind of highlighting. It automatically goes to good. So I don't know. I would probably, I mean, all the pages are intact. The binding is in good condition. There's a little bit of wear that's visible. So I'll go ahead and condition this book as used good. And what I do is I have these little condition descriptions wrote up that you can actually just copy and paste. And this is straight from the conditions. I have the conditions of the books printed out here for Amazon. And this is the printout that you can actually print out by yourself on Amazon.com. And then I'm going to go back and I'm just going to copy and paste that condition in there. I'm going to add that the book has some wrinkling on the corner. So I'm going to go ahead and add that. No, it's not really wrinkling, it's a crease. And it's going to be on the corner cover. I'm trying to type with one hand and hold the camera, so it's not entirely easy to do that. Alright, now I got to put my tax information in, which is just going to be, it's virtually going to be A Books General. And then under fulfillment channel, so this one right here, the top one, is that you want to fulfill it yourself, which means you're going to have to store it at your house. You're going to have to ship it out. If you have this one checked right here, this means it's FBA and you're going to ship to the Amazon warehouse. Now, I'm not going to talk really about the tax product code line because I pay state taxes in my state, but I'm not really going to talk about that because I'm not an accountant, and I have people telling me, hey, this is a good idea to do this. And I just pay taxes in my state and whatever taxes Amazon collects. Now, you're going to see the lowest price per used here, and it's going to be $8.13, and it's going to be really confusing. But that's not Amazon FBA, which means it does not have Prime shipping labeled on there. That's $8.13 is people that are fulfilling it merchant fulfilled. Okay, because we did the research earlier and we checked the Prime shipping on Amazon, and then we ran it through Scout IQ. And this is going to be like people that's actually fulfilling it merchant fulfilled from their house. So basically that's the only fields I fill out is this price, and I fill out the condition, and I do a little description on the condition, and then I fill out my product tax code to collect taxes in my state if I have a sale in my state or whatever other states Amazon collects for. And then I want to ship my product and provide customer service, and I'm going to save and finish. And then you're going to get a screen that looks a lot like this, and it's just, this right here is just saying that the barcode type, and it's going to be Amazon barcode, so I'm going to have to print out barcodes a little later. I'm going to save and continue. And most of every book has this really weird danger required information. And it's just asking you if there's any... It's asking you if there's virtually any kind of battery information. There's no batteries and there's no regulation information. And then so you just submit that. And you just hit no because books don't have that kind of stuff. And then virtually it's going to be completed, edited, and then you're going to save and continue. And that is going to, you know, have your listing. So when I go in there, sometimes it takes up to 15 minutes to get a listing in there. There it is, Shirley English. And it's inactive. It has an inactive code. And the reason that is I'll show you, is the book doesn't activate until it is actually virtually at the warehouse. So I'm going to show you that step in a little bit. So I have all my books prepped here, and they're listed as well. So all these books, and now I'm going to show you how I go about processing them through Amazon. Alright, so now I'm on my actual computer I use for shipping and printing labels. It's a laptop hooked up to a couple printers, and I'm going to go to inventory, and I'm going to go to manage inventory. And this is how I do it. Different people do it differently, but this is how I like to do it, to be honest with you. There's other ways you can buy, like inventory labs and stuff like that, but I like to do it like this, just on Amazon. So you're going to go to, what I like to do is go to inactive. And this, whatever you list is going to mix with your inactive items. So that means if you sold a bunch of items, they're going to go inactive, and these listings are going to mix with those. And really how you look up what you want to send to Amazon is, here's how I do it. I'll go to inactive once again, and I'll go to additional filters. And so I listed all these books today. So once this computer loads, because it's super slow, give it a second here. It's loading. Go figure. Amazon. Probably a mixture of Amazon and my internet and my crappy shipping computer, which I need to really upgrade that. Still loading. Come on. Got to refresh this screen because it's taking forever. Sometimes it'll do that if you have a lot of items inactive. First world problems, I tell you what. First world problems. Oh, page is reloading now, finally. Okay. So once again, I'm going to go to inactive because I don't want to view all my items. I just want to view my inactive ones. So I click inactive, and now I'm going to wait for it to load so I can actually click the additional filters. And I'm just clicking everything too fast. I'm trying to do it fast. So I'm gonna put in on the additional filters. You see it pop up. Come on. So I'm gonna put in date from. And I'm just going to put today's date, which is August 19th. And I'm going to go down to the additional filters over here. Once again, I'm going to click that again. I'm going to hit date 2. And I'm going to put in today's date, August 19th, because I listed all the items today. So then that's going to take a minute to load, and then everything that is listed today should come up. So I'm gonna click this button right here and check everything, and it says I have 25 selected. There's another page, and I just want to make sure that nothing, you know, I had one book that sold today, so it could be, you know, on there, but I'm gonna make sure I uncheck that book. And then I'm going to check all of these. And this is the book that I sold today. So I'm just going to uncheck that one. And then that's it. And you have them all checked. So I have 28 selected. And I'm going to go up here to Action, Selected. And I'm going to hit Send and Replenish Inventory. Now while that loads, you have 28 listings to send and replenish inventory. Yes, continue please. And now it's going to load up on a shipping page. Yes, continue. I want to send and replenish inventory. And then you're going to be directed to like a shipping plan. Virtually is what you're going to be directed to. So my packing type, this is my shipping plan, is create a new shipping plan. And this is my packing type, individual products, continue to shipping plan. So I'm going to be actually going down here. And the number of units that I'm sending in is 1 of everything. And it's going to automatically fulfill 1 there. And then I'm going to hit continue. Now it's going to go to basically ask you who's going to label the products. And I'm using an Amazon label, which I have to print out and I use 30 up labels. And it's going to ask you who is going to do the product and who preps, and it's the merchant because I'm the merchant. If you have Amazon prep, it's a small fee per every item. And then since I prepped everything, I'm going to hit continue. And then basically I'm at to the print labels of this page, and I'm going to show you how to do that just in 1 second. So I like to use these standard 30 up labels, and I'll show you them here in a minute. And it's just, you can buy them online on eBay. They're cheaper there, or Walmart, and they're just easy peel address labels. They're 1 by 2 5/8, and they're 30. That's why they're called 30 up labels. It's just 30 per page. So my next step is to print labels for this page. And what I'm going to do is load these 30 up labels in my printer, and you got to put them upside down. I have a Brother LaserJet printer, and so it's loading onto a actual PDF is what it will do. And I have 28 items going in, so 30 up labels, so I only need 1 page of labels for this shipment. It's a smaller shipment. I actually did all these. I sourced these 28 in just yesterday. That's it. That's all I did was yesterday, and I sourced 28. I'm going to find my printer. I'm going to click on it, of course. Of course, this computer's taking forever, and then I'm literally going to go ahead and hit print. Now, as you see, it's printing out with all my books and all my items, which it's just an item. Like, it's the same books or whatever you send in, it's going to be the same. You're going to do it the same way. And then it should be printing out. There's what my labels are going to look like on the sheet. And then it should be printing out now. And I apologize if this video is a little dark. I am down in my eBay room, in my eBay and Amazon room down in my basement. I do all this out of my house, and it is a little dark down here. Not a lot of lighting. And then as you can see, all my labels are printed out, and now it's time to apply them to the books. So I'm going to back out of that, and then there's another step after this, but I'm just going to show you. You have a pile of books like this. Let's just pick one. The Wealthy Barber, and you only see a part of it, and then here is the Wealthy Barber. So you're literally going to peel this label off. I'm trying to do all this one-handed because I'm filming myself. And it's rather difficult. It is rather difficult to actually get this label off of the dang sheet. It's easier with two hands. So I peeled this off, and it's the Wealthy Barber, and this is the Wealthy Barber. I'm going to turn the book over, and you have to place it over the barcodes, like so. Just like that, because that is the only barcode you can scan. This won't scan because you're not showing the whole barcode. And this is, you want to cover the barcodes on this, on every book, like this. Alright, I'm going to show you the next step, and I'm going to actually go ahead and label all these, and then I'll show you the next step. Alright, so now we labeled all of our books, and we're going to scroll down and go to continue. And now sometimes Amazon will break up the shipments because A, they're too heavy, or it just gets there quicker by multiple shipments. This is the distributed shipment method. You can change that in your settings, but if you don't do the distributed shipping method, basically what will happen is you will virtually, it'll be like a one shot to the Amazon fulfillment center. And once they get there in one shot, you know, one box or one shipment, it charges you extra. So I have 2 shipments going to 2 different places. And virtually I'm going to show you how I pack up the boxes, and then I'm going to go ahead and show you how to label the stuff too. So basically, if I just want to do the shipments, what I'm going to do first off is I'm going to do approve shipments. Once you approve the shipments, it virtually creates them so you can actually work on them and ship them out. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to ship these items out. And then how to view what's in your shipment is you view shipment contents, and it'll give you a SKU list of everything in that shipment. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to box these up, and then I'm going to show you how to ship them out and put the labels on. So after you get your weight and dimensions in, so if you see up here, my weight's going to be 35 pounds. I did have to round up. It was 34 and some change, and there's my dimensions. I am now going to hit confirm, which I already did, to confirm the contents are in the box. And then I'm going to hit calculate. I am shipping UPS. And my cost is going to be $7.54. Label, agree the terms, and accept charges. Now, here's where you're going to print your box labels, and it's just going to come up as another PDF just like the other stuff. And then after you print your box labels, you're going to actually hit complete shipment. And I'm going to show you how to put the box labels on the box. As you can see, each box gets 2 labels, a shipping label for FedEx or UPS, whatever carrier you choose, and an FBA label. This label has to be way away from the center of the box, because when Amazon gets the shipments, they will slice it down the middle, and this label cannot be sliced. They have to scan it to check the inventory in. So this label will have to be uncovered, and it'll have to be off to the side, away from the center of the box.